Okay, so here we have the Home One Mon Calamari Rebel Cruiser. This is $110 and 789 pieces. And pretty much the only reason I got this set, I wasn't going to when I first saw it come out, but I decided to get it yesterday because it was on sale for $75, which is a lot better deal than the retail price. So first off, this set comes with a lot of rare minifigures. You get 5 in total, or 6 in total, excuse me. And all of them are completely unique to this set. First off, you get Mon Mothma, who is pretty cool, kind of like a little bit like Leia in terms of style of the minifigure. And then you get General Madine, and my guy has like cracked out eyes for some reason. If you can see. There we go. His eyes are like bugged out for some reason. But there's him. And then you get Lando Calrissian. He's pretty cool looking now. And then you get the ultra cool and ultra rare Admiral Akbar. And I'll try to resist any "it's a trap" jokes. If it'll focus. Yeah. It's really great detail on the head there. They did a really good job. I'm pretty glad LEGO didn't try to make any shortcuts. They really did a great job designing that head design. And then over here you get a Mon Calamari mechanic, right there. And then in here you get a A-Wing pilot, and I'll show you him in a second. So first of all, over here you have the briefing room. This is the hologram of the Death Star. And it's really kind of just an orange rock. It doesn't really have any actual Death Star details on it, which is kind of too bad. And then you get like these little projector things right here. And that's the flight deck. Pretty well designed. This whole room looks really good, especially from this angle right up here. It really does look like the control room. Then you can put Admiral Akbar in his chair, and it moves around like it does in the movie via this gear. And he's got this little flip-up computer display. And you can have other crew members sit there. So a lot of great detail right there. And then you kind of see through there and everything connects. And then over here you have the hangar bay, and it does connect through to the briefing room. And you get this really, really great A-Wing. They did a really good job here with this really nice ship. I like the green and the white. I have the original in red, and I'll show you that in just a second. And right over here is the original one, so you can see kind of the difference there. Big, big change. This is the one from 2000, and this of course is 10 years later. You can see the differences are incredible. A lot of great detail on the back on the newer one. So anyways, there's that for you. So this ship, not a whole lot to it. You got flick fire missiles on the wingtips, but they're really stiff. There we go. Pretty cool looking though. Right there. And these rotate, obviously. And then just inside you got the pilot, kind of your standard pilot, and then this opens up in the back. And the reason it opens up is so when you put this on here, like so, you have this big long here, and it allows you to move the ship around in the hangar bay. And what you're supposed to do is you move this crane that goes back and forth on this rail, and you lower this down, and it's supposed to it's not really that, doesn't really work that well. It's supposed to latch on to this. There we go. Like that. And then you can just kind of winch the engine out like that. There you go. And you can just kind of move this around. It can be raised and lowered, and you can have this little guy work on it. So, pretty cool. It's a nice little design. This is a nice rail system that clips in pretty well. And this is a good little engine design. They did a pretty good job with that. And this just fits right in here and clips into place. And how this works basically is, if you look on the back, you just got that little square, and that just fits in here. So you can do that. It is kind of annoying when you want it to pull forward that you got this big long piece sticking out, but it's not too bad. And then also the ship has one little landing gear piece on it that folds flat. So it's a good looking ship. Definitely a lot better than the original. They've really done a good job bringing it into kind of the new era of pieces. And then the other details in this hangar, you have some storage right there in the floor, but they only give you like two things. They only give you this one tool and the gun that this guy has, so there's not really anything to store, but still pretty cool. All in all, this set's very nice. The price, the original retail price of $110 is way too high. I don't think it's worth $110. But if you find it on sale like I did, I would definitely pick it up. You get a lot of rare figures with it, so it's definitely worth it at that price. Very easy to build, nothing really difficult, straightforward, easy. The last feature on this set, if you move this forward right here, you can piece this apart, but I kind of have to do it with two hands, so I gotta put the camera down. Like that, there we go. So you can have two separate rooms, which is nice. That way you don't have to, if you, like me, if you have not very much shelf space to display this, you can have it in two separate areas. And it looks like there might be a possibility for expansion in future sets, because you have these plugs right here. You can't really plug this in anywhere else. It doesn't really work. It only works like right here. So maybe some future sets will combine with this, which I think would be nice in that way, because I know I don't think they'll ever do a home one set as far as the actual ship. So it'd be kind of nice to see them maybe piece together some extra rooms from inside the ship, so you could kind of, in the end of it, you could kind of have like a big room display. So who knows? But this thing really doesn't stick together that well. It's very tricky. There we go. So all in all, very nice set. A little more display, but it has some nice play features. Like I said, pick it up for a discount price, but don't pay retail for it. It's not worth $110. So yeah, more reviews are coming. There are a couple more sets that I'm going to be getting, and then I'm going to wait till August for the new releases. I'm going to get like 3 or 4 of those for sure. So July or August, those usually come out around then. So yeah, look for more reviews. I am still going to get the ARC 170, the TIE Defender, and the Tantive 4. So look for those reviews coming out very soon. Thanks for watching.